My name is Joana Breckner. I was born and raised in Southern California. I'm a wife. I'm a mom to 2 daughters, 2 teenage girls. I have a home business. I do professional organizing. And I'm a 3-time head and neck cancer survivor. I'm a professional speaker, inspirational speaker, an advocate to educate people on oral cancer and how to be screened for it and detect it early. If anyone told me after cancer that I would become a public speaker, I would laugh in their face. I am the last person on the planet who has the right to be in front of people telling them about my experience, but with a speech impediment. I got this far after an 11-hour surgery. They cut out half my tongue, a quarter of my teeth, rebuilt everything with muscles and tissues from my arm and seam grafts from my thigh. But what really propels me is that when I look out in the crowd and I see these faces and I see their eyes lighting up and I see them nodding, I know that we have connected. I know that they are going to be able to go forward and DYP their life so that they are prepared for the disasters and for the challenges, and they can meet them in a way that honors who they are. DYP is discover your power. I discovered my power, and I discovered it everywhere. When you DYP, you realize that you do not have to be strong to have power. I discovered power and acceptance. From day 1 of my diagnosis, I accepted my cancer with love and patience and understanding. This doesn't mean I didn't get angry or cry or frustrated, because I did. When you DYP, you are taking care of yourself. I discovered my power in words. When you DYP, you find clarity in what will help you move forward. I got organized and discovered my power in being prepared. The way I look at it is like an emergency kit. It's what we have in the event of a disaster, a fire, an earthquake. We might have flashlights, or medical supplies, or food, or water. We don't know what the emergency is going to be, but we are prepared in the event of a disaster. But what if the disaster is illness, or it's addiction, or depression, or something big going on with a family member? How do you manage it? Do you have a support group? Or maybe it's meditation, or you love to dance. Maybe a special piece of jewelry from a parent or a grandparent, or you have a crystal. I get to decide if it gives me power, and you bet it does. Do you like to write or journal or blog? Maybe your way of power is just giving it up to a higher power. It is what gets us through every moment, every breath, every procedure. Whatever it is that helps you get into that moment, recognize what you're going through, and then help you hopefully overcome it, somehow heal from it. If we have an awareness of what is in our personal emergency kit, we will be better prepared to handle it as it comes on. Once I finished all my treatment, I had speech therapy. Now, I had a phone number with certain sounds that were very difficult for me to say. So every time I had to give a phone number, it was a reminder I had cancer and what it had done to me physically, and it was super frustrating. I decided if I could not pronounce my phone number, then I was going to change my phone number. And I sat on the phone with the phone company for over a half an hour, and we tried out every single phone number till I had a combination that I could pronounce with clarity and with confidence, and made me feel whole again. And I took my power back from cancer at that moment. When I speak, I don't focus on what I cannot say. I make an effort to say all the words I can say. I can say wife, and I can say mommy, and I can say family, and I can say love. And I think hard every day on what cancer did not take away from me. At the end of a speech, part of me is physically and emotionally drained because I have relived parts of my cancer experience. But somehow, when I get in front of that crowd and I start to share my story, and I pour my heart out of why I think the value of discovering your power is so valuable and how it will help you ride the storms of life, somehow all those challenges I feel right in here seem to disappear. What I hope is that when people hear me speak, that they walk away feeling like, wow, I got this. And when they meet that bump in the road, big or small, maybe they go home and there's traffic or someone's yelling at them, a light bulb will go off and they'll think to themselves, how am I going to DYP this situation?